Abhishek, clearly we can see that Prakash Karat had no clear answer to defend himself. The CPIM is in the dock here. There are two mails that have been accessed here, and clearly they cannot even refute this now.
Oh, absolutely. This is going to blow up, Rakshita. The fact that this is an exchange of emails between Neville Roy and Prakash Karat, and we as yet have not heard any denial coming in from the Communist Party of India, Marxist, or for that matter from Prakash Karat himself. Remember, we just spoke to him and we heard that phone away. He's saying, okay, fine, this is something which has happened, and that Bappaditya Roy is a consultant to NewsClick. What is important is that this mail really blows the lid of the duplicity and double standards of the opposition when they have been trying to corner the government on the issue of China. I'm told we are joined in by Tom Vadakan, spokesperson of the BJP, senior leader. Tom, we are going through this email which clearly says, in which Prakash Karat clearly says that the Indian government is putting a lot of restrictions on trade with China. It's adversely impacting imports and it's going to harm India. Now, this is the same opposition which is trying to tell the government, please don't indulge in trade with the Chinese, punish the Chinese by reducing trade. So this duplicity of the opposition, and again the divide within the opposition where Prakash Karat has some position in private and very other position in public, is something which calls the bluff of the double standards of the opposition. Tom.
This reminds me of the book Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. This is the split personality and the actual reality that is happening, that's playing out. The kind of funding that China has been doing for propaganda and the kind of fiddle that the CPAM has been playing, and that too one of their top office bearers, and the connect with the Congress party, who has been saying that when the raids of ED and others took place against a news portal, they said, well, it's freedom of speech that is being affected. This is not democracy. We heard them all out. But the ground reality is to connect with the Chinese establishment. And while we were having these problems on the border, while our soldiers gave their lives to protect our borders, here is a party and the general secretary of the party communicating on the situation in a very positive light that suits the Communist Party of China. So this is the reality, and people have seen through it. And now the kind of connect with Congress is also clearly indicative, and some of these journalists who have been funded have been named in Parliament. I don't want to repeat their names, but they've been named in Parliament for receiving funds from the middleman who's operating from China, who's providing funds to these journalists. So the ecosystem is built on funds that come from China. And then, last but not least, the foundation. The foundation, the Congress Foundation that is there, the Rajiv Gandhi Foundation, they have been explicitly receiving money from the Chinese establishment. I think they should come clean and tell the people of India what is this and what is the MOU they signed in Beijing.
Yeah, Tom, the complete name of the R.L. Stevenson book you quoted was Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. This seems really strange that the opposition, while on the one hand is panning the government for continuing to trade with the Chinese, on the other, in private, we have Prakash Karat suggesting that restricting trade with China is going to hurt India. So this duplicity, Tom, you think you can do something about it? The government can do something about it? The BJP can do something more than just putting across this email on the table of the floor in Lok Sabha?
It's now in discussion. It's in work in progress. I think our parliamentarians are fully aware of the contents, and they will use it to establish the reality of these political parties and their connect with a country like China, which has eyes on our border, which is trying to get areas from our border, and that's been happening up now. 60 years before Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru's time, they had taken over much of our land. And today the question is about our patriotism, our commitment to the country, This is a sad story. But yes, I'm confident our parliamentarians will handle the matter appropriately.
All right. Thank you so much, Tom Vadakan there, spokesperson of the BJP, giving us the party's perspective, given the fact that an email or two have come out, which were in fact also put on the floor of the House by Nishikant Dubey while participating in the no confidence motion in the Lok Sabha earlier in the day. The